Spartanburg, South Carolina sits about 30 minutes northeast of Greenville, and in 2024, Spartanburg ranked number 3 on Southern Living's Best Cities on the Rise. It also has been named one of the friendliest cities in the South as well, and that's saying something. If Spartanburg hasn't been on your radar up to this point, then maybe it should be. In this video, we will discuss what is on the horizon for Spartanburg, all of the changes and improvements that Spartanburg is experiencing, why you should consider moving to Spartanburg County, and of course, real estate. Let's do it. As always, my friends, my name is Will Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in the upstate of South Carolina, and it's our goal with this channel that we are your #1 resource for all the things that you need to know about your relocation to the upstate. We aim to provide you with the most relevant, the most reliable, the most practical, and the most data-driven information that you can or can't find on the internet. If you like this information, do me a favor, like and subscribe to our channel, and also email me at my email below. I would love to help you and possibly your family with your move to the upstate. So first things first, a little history lesson. Spartanburg, coupled with Greenville, used to be the textile capital of the world. Countless number of mills still stand here in Spartanburg today, and many of these have been converted to apartments or condos. For instance, Drayton Mill, which was transformed into an apartment complex roughly a decade ago. Spartanburg is also known as Hub City. In the 19th and 20th century, Spartanburg was a terminal for 7 railroad lines, likely due to the high presence of mills. Once those mills went overseas in the latter part of the 20th century, both Spartanburg and Greenville went through a mini depression almost. Nothing was going for our economy, and then Michelin USA and BMW announced that they would be coming to the area, which was the catalyst to what you see today as far as our vibrant and robust economy. Michelin USA in Greenville County, and the BMW manufacturing plant is located in Greer in Spartanburg County. Spartanburg is a manufacturing and automotive hub. Roughly 25% of Spartanburg's workforce is tied to this field. Companies like BMW, Draxl-Meyer, Toray, and more call Spartanburg home. Dr. Pepper, Keurig, and Milo's Tea recently moved into Spartanburg. And in recent years, BMW announced that they would be investing over $1 billion to upgrade their existing plant, as well as build a BMW battery plant in Woodruff. Healthcare, education, and logistics also make up a large portion of Spartanburg's workforce as well. There are, I think, 7 colleges and universities in Spartanburg, including my alma mater, Wofford College. And Spartanburg also might become a tech hub. In March, a $2.8 billion computing center was proposed to be built in Spartanburg County, which could bring a slew of tax money into Spartanburg County and bring over 1,000 jobs. Spartanburg's economy is likely so diverse and healthy because of where it sits geographically, right at the intersection of Interstate 85 and Interstate 26. Spartanburg is a great midpoint between Atlanta and Charlotte, and it's a good midpoint if you're heading north to south. With all of this going for it, you can imagine that Spartanburg has had a lot of population growth. In the 2020 census, Spartanburg's population was about 328,000 people. The projected 2025 population estimate is 378,000 folks. So over the last 5 years, roughly 50,000 people have moved to Spartanburg County. Why and what is Spartanburg doing in response to this? Well, first things first, why? Spartanburg has a thriving economy, lots of land, a charming downtown, and quick and easy access to several interstates, as well as quick access to the best small international airport in the United States, which is the Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport. It is roughly 1 hour from the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's about 30 minutes to Greenville, South Carolina, which is one of the South's best cities, and there's a lot changing downtown. Spartanburg County and City has seen a number of changes in the last 5 years. Most recently announced is one of the largest developments ever announced for the city, called Project Core. Project Core is bringing $611 million into downtown Spartanburg, starting with Fifth Third Park and the mixed-use development around the park, which will be home to the Hub City Spartanburgers, which is a minor league baseball team, and it will host 5,200 fans in Fifth Third Park. The development will also include 375 luxury apartments, a 150-room hotel, 200,000 feet of office space, which is expected to bring about 1,200 jobs to downtown, and parking garages for up to 1,500 vehicles. The county has also opened a new county courthouse, and the county is putting a large emphasis on infrastructure upgrades as well. In fact, they are directing close to $500 million to road improvement projects to help accommodate this population growth. So last but not least, let's talk about real estate. And of course, builders and developers have had to keep up with this high demand and influx of new residents. We've seen a number of new developments breaking ground in Spartanburg County. Places like Reedville, Boiling Springs, Inman, Campobello, Greer, Duncan, and more have seen a sharp increase in growth over the last 5 years. Currently, the average sales price in Spartanburg County has been in the low 300s so far this year, up about 3% from last year's average. Many of my clients who are buying in Spartanburg are buyers in that $300,000 to $450,000 price point, as this is the sweet spot for development and resale homes in the area. The most amount of inventory of homes is going to be in that low $300,000 price range, but you can also easily find inventory north of $500,000, especially closer to downtown. If you're wanting more land, you're likely to find it for a more affordable price in Spartanburg County compared to, say, Greenville County. And this part of the upstate, meaning Spartanburg, does tend to be a little bit more affordable than Greenville does. But interestingly enough, property taxes tend to be marginally higher in Spartanburg. And I would suspect that this is because Spartanburg County has given so many tax incentives for so many large businesses to come into Spartanburg County over the last couple decades. So as far as neighborhoods go to possibly put on your radar, let's just say for less than $450,000, some neighborhoods that I like would be the Cottages at Lake Emery by Mungo Homes. I've had several clients buy or build in that community. Pine Valley in Boiling Springs by D.R. Horton. Zanes Creek by Stanley Martin. I've had several clients build and buy in that community as well. And for over that $450,000 price point, Woodfin Ridge in Inman, which is a lovely golf course community, is one to have on your radar, as well as Carolina Country Club and the Cottages at Turtle Creek. So I hope all of that information was helpful in determining if Spartanburg County is or should be on your radar. And if you are thinking about relocating to Spartanburg County here in the upstate of South Carolina in 2025, please do me a favor, shoot me a text at my cell phone number below, or shoot me an email at my email below. I would love to be the realtor that you choose to have represent you here in South Carolina. As always, my friends, my name is Will Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in the upstate of South Carolina. And until next time, stay safe. Well, this video is going to be about Greenville County, the upstate of South Carolina. Great thing to do and easily in the evening. I'm a local real estate expert here in the area. All time, we're right behind me is a really cool place called Freight Yard.